Hi guys, today we are going to make a nude lipstick. I thought it would be fun to kick off this series with nudes because everybody wants the right nude for them, whatever that means, and people have a lot of different ideas of what nude is. So whenever somebody comes in wanting a nude lipstick, I'll always ask, do you want a nude that's a flesh tone nude, or do you want a nude that's a lip tone nude? And people's lips tend to have a lot more rosiness to it than their skin, unless you're me, because I'm rosy all over. But that sort of gets the conversation kicked off. And then for me, when I wear a more flesh tone nude, which I love that look, and I'm jealous of people who can pull it off, but for me, I tend to look a little bit more washed out, a little sicklier. So I would like to make myself a rosy tone nude. And if you know me, I'm always in a kind of a bright lip, so this is going to be a departure for me, and I like branching out with colors, and obviously that's sort of what I do. So when people say they want a nude, oftentimes I will start with this color, which obviously is not neutral at all, but it provides really the lifeblood in a nude color so that you don't just have like a brown, which isn't as fun. But I am only gonna start with one drop of it. So, and then I will start with 2 drops of brown and like 4 drops of the white you really gotta shake up. And I'm using our creamy satin lipstick base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I feel like this is a real lipstick, and that's our most traditional base. So you can see we're starting from scratch, and we're gonna start mixing those colors together. And we're getting that kind of rosy tone to it. And I kind of like this already. I might want it to be a little bit more brown. But we're gonna try this on. I did have an idea in mind of where I wanted to go, but we'll see. So, let's see. Yeah, and first of all, I like it, but it doesn't have enough color payoff for the formula. And I think I want it to be just a little bit more brown. Throw that away. So I am gonna add 2 more drops of the brown. Let's see what that does to it. Okay, see, we're getting somewhere. So we'll do a simple makeup remover wipe. These are the best. Stephanie does not like taking lipstick off with a tissue, so we like to use the wipes. And then we're gonna try it now that it has 2 more drops of brown. And if we like it, but we want it to be more intense, then we can just double the recipe. How about that? And because I'm me, I never want a straightforward nude. I want it to have like a little bit of a funk to it. So I might add a special secret ingredient. Let's see. So that's kind of a nice color, but maybe a little on the yellowy side even. So I'm gonna tone that then with a little bit of this blend of red iron oxide and titanium dioxide, which is like a nice light pink color. But this one you gotta be real careful with because you have to blend it really well. Okay, and we're gonna blend that in there. If you don't blend it really, really well, it can get kind of streaky. Yeah, it's a nice neutral, but it's not quite specific enough. And now we're getting somewhere. I like this color. I'll try. Okay, wrong drawer. Get another lip applicator. Try this. There's something nice about trying on warm lipstick. Okay. It's cozy. So I like this. I think maybe even just a little bit lighter with our baby pink blend. And it's fun to mix the ratios of the liquid pigments and the micas and iron oxides. It really lets you have control over the texture of your formula. So if you feel like you're getting a little too loose with the liquids, then you can really bulk it back up with the powders. And we're blending and we're blending and we're blending and we're trying. Grab my handy simple wipe. Okay. Another applicator. And there comes a point with a color where I find that you know it when you see it. So it's like an aha moment. And I think that this is the color I was going for. As you can see, it's got like a rosiness to it, but it's also quite neutral. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit of this, just to add a little bit of, like, what's that to it? And this is this great sort of plummy, but it's got like a green iridescence to it color, that when you add it to things, it just adds a little bit of funk. That's how I put it. You can see that. So it hasn't dramatically changed the color, but it just adds a little bit of depth to it so that it's not just your plain old department store, drugstore nude. All right, so I'm gonna go get the mold. You don't have to chill the mold. I just find that it just helps get the lipstick to room temperature that much faster because of the laws of thermodynamics. All right, so we've got that, and then we're gonna try and do our steady pour into our lipstick tube. Wish me luck. Because you wanna see what the color is on the bottom. Almost. Okay. See how it kind of fills in. Then you want so we have our empty tube. And then we're waiting for the lipstick to come up to temperature. And this is when put Humpty Dumpty back together again. And this is the right nude for me, but when you come to SheSpoke, it's sort of whoever you are will make the right nude for you, or the right red, or the right purple. The world is our oyster. Yeah. Clean the wand, clean the station a little. Obviously, we always wipe it down with alcohol and cleaner. Okay, let's frame it so people can see what we're doing. And voila. So that is how you make a nude lipstick. All right. Bye, see you next time.